I have seen hundreds, maybe a few thousand comments about the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. And in this video, I'm going to address a couple of pieces of information just to kind of clear the air a little bit about some stuff that I see mentioned over and over again that I don't think is accurate. So let's talk about the first thing. This product that they've used as the interior surface for the reflecting pool, people are saying, oh, you can't apply that product to granite. First of all, I don't know that if that's true or not. It actually might be able to be applied to granite, but more importantly, the floor of the reflecting pool is not a granite surface. In 2012 and possibly earlier, it was remediated to have a concrete surface. So we're talking about the interior surface and the bond to the concrete substrate, not a granite substrate. So that's the first point of contention that I wanted to clear up. The second thing that I wanted to talk about here, because I've seen so many comments about this, did they perhaps fill the pool too early? Like they finished the remediation effort, they did the interior surface, and they filled it right away. Is that a problem? Is that why this has failed? Because a swimming pool coating, like an epoxy surface, could take days, a week or more to cure before you fill it. And that's not the case with I haven't worked with this particular product that was used, but I've used products like it. And commonly it would be about a 24-hour cure time. So it's actually very fast. It cures and sets very quickly. So I don't believe that that's a contributing factor here to any potential failures or delaminations that we've seen. Speaking of potential failures here, I think the big news of the day is that President Trump has stated that the reflecting pool has been vandalized. It has received a 250-foot long gash to the interior surface, and there's potential that vandals have been arrested for adding substances to the reflecting pool to try to damage the interior surface. But the long and short of it is, regardless of what the reason is that there is damage, and apparently it's going to need to be drained in order to remediate this damage. Now, this confirms that my experience having worked with similar coatings like this, that if you were to deal with an area which has received damage and you need to perform a repair, it's not the kind of thing that you can do underwater. It makes sense that you would have to drain the reflecting pool in order to perform these repairs. It's just unfortunate that the size and scope, and of course the global attention that this is receiving, this is far from ideal to have to take a step backwards now for whatever reason we're having to do it, drain the pool and look towards a remediation or patch repair to these failed areas. At this point, I'm receiving a lot of contact from major media outlets looking for my comments on this situation. You've probably seen me online or on TV or on your news feeds, talking about this situation as it unfolds. I hope that you will tune into the source here, the Swimming Pool Steve YouTube channel. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. You can check out my website, swimmingpoolsteve.com, and stay tuned for further updates about the Memorial Reflecting Pool.